Can short people ride the Tenere 700? Well, I think they can. When you get the bike stock, the suspension is way too hard, and you can get a lot more sag out of it, meaning your forks here. I got a zip tie on this. See how much travel I'm using. When you set the sag up on the back end, this bike will easily drop 2.5 inches. So if you short people are a bit wary about this bike, I don't know if you could do it when you're downward, just adjust the clickers and the preload on the back, drop it down, you'll get at least 2 inches, and you'll have the right amount of sag on your forks as well, so the bike will drop down. I've got a mechanic who mechanics on this bike, well, works at the shop, just done a service on it, that's all, and he noticed the difference after I adjusted the suspension, because he's very short bloke, and he noticed the difference on it. So if you think this bike is too big, I think you should have another think about it, because the forks in the back will adjust and it will drop down, because its stock road settings are way too hard, and if you want to take this bike off road, you need more sag. So when you get the sag somewhere near right, this bike will drop a couple of inches, and you still got plenty of ground clearance. So if you're thinking about this bike and you're a bit short, that is an option. And also they do a lowering link, but I wouldn't go the lowering link way. I'd go drop it on the suspension with the adjusters. That's the way I'd go, but it's up to you. But don't rule it out. So if you're a bit short, this bike will drop a good 2.5 inches down, and that makes a big difference. So just have a think about it. Don't rule it out because you're short. Even get your dealers to adjust the suspension for you, so you get the right amount of sag if they know what they're doing. And it will, trust me, I've got this dropping at least 2.5 inches, and it's somewhere near right for the road holding and off-roading now. And it could go a little bit softer on the front, so that'd drop it down another 1/4 inch. So don't be put off thinking this is a big bike, because it isn't. When you get the suspension adjusted right, it drops down a lot. Like, I'm 13.5 stone, so and I'm 6 foot tall, so if you're thinking about it, just remember it will drop down a lot, and it doesn't affect the road holding at all. It improves it, if anything. So there's a thought for you short riders, but just don't buy one and then blame me. Just see if the dealer can drop it down on the suspension for you, on the clickers, and it will drop down a lot. On to Gadvan, if you want to know where I am. So there you go. So especially Hippodrones, he commented last night on it, and I'm skiving off work today because the weather's supposed to be horrendous in a few hours time. So he made a comment about short riders, but I hope this video helps you. So there you go. Have a nice day riding, because I hope to be. I hope I don't get too wet and too dirty, but we will see by the end of the day.